Them kids weren't afraid of nothing. It's just that racism is, it's a fear. It's a fear because of other people, that's all. The grown-ups, they're the ones with the fear. They put it into the kids. I don't believe no babies are born with prejudice. You ain't gonna tell me that. Babies are born innocent, clean, nothing. They're whatever their parents are. If you see a racist kid, his parents gotta be racist. Somewhere, something made this kid go wrong.
Lenard Clark, meanwhile, has no recollection of the beating which has left him brain damaged for life.
Caruso's family reacted furiously, calling it a political decision.
The mayor, the state's attorneys, and the prosecutors sold out.
Somewhere along the line, you just get tired, and you don't want to be that educator that says, you know, look at me, I am different. Look at me. See, don't be afraid of me. You know? And I think that after years and years of doing that, you get to the point where you say, you know what?
You get enough of that.
Yeah. If you want to accept me the way I am, and if you don't approach me, if you don't want to get near me, that's fine too. You know, but you get tired of you know, and I'm tired of approaching other people, you know, so that they can see how different I am from everybody else. Or look at me, don't be afraid of you know, Mexicans or Latins. It gets really disconcerting. I guess the older you get, the less tolerance I'm beginning to have as also.
The guy doesn't have to eat the inside food. He gets food
I'm
ordered
tired
out
of
every day. The night that this had happened at Armour, that they were at a college party and they were bragging about it, about beating up the kid at the park.
People, kids, everybody in that neighborhood knows everybody. Let's say you got some kids standing on the corner doing something illegal. Let's say like trying to open up the fire hydrant. The kids would open up the fire hydrant and the older people would be there watching over them. They would see the cops pull up and warn the kids. It's the same thing with this Caruso and Lenard Clark incident. Everybody in that neighborhood knows that them kids are doing that.
You always have, you know, 4 or 5 adjectives, you know, determining or qualifying who you are. And no matter how much time goes by, it doesn't seem to change, you know, we don't seem to be making any progress toward really looking at people. If, like my wife said, if we are in a conference somewhere, we don't happen to be a family. We are an interracial family, okay? We are a mixed family, okay? Our children are not the children of the Jerez, or those children are from a mixed marriage or whatever. You know, and I mean, it gets to be exasperating in the point that you say, well, when the heck are these people going to grow up? Simply grow up and realize that we are all human beings, right? And we get tired of doing the teaching, okay, and forever being questioned, okay? Most of the time, the people that question our credentials are people that don't have the credentials that we have. Right now, they don't have to show to prove their credentials or anything, all right? We end up continuously having to tolerate and teach. Tolerate and teach. And unfortunately, the majority of them are just not very good learners.
You don't pay your dues, you snooze, you lose. Chicago blues, Chicago blues. When you pay your dues, you snooze, you lose. Chicago blues, Chicago blues. Born into a property